Haley, welcome to the show this morning. How are you and the team after yesterday's game last night?
Yeah, the best part is the sun still came up this morning, and we started 0-0 tonight, so we're excited to have another shot.
I've got that attitude just watching you guys play, that you've had that kind of, easygoing confidence. It's like you appreciate what's going on. I mean, you are the Cinderella team, and you're here in the championships, and no matter what has taken place so far, like last night, you look at it on the bright, optimistic side that, hey, we've still got another couple of games to make this happen.
Yeah, I think it's easy for us to do that because, we're the ones standing there doing it, and there's no other team that made it this far. So we know we're the ones that are meant to be in this game, and I think if any other team in the country had to play them for their, sixth time being tonight, I think they'd have a lot worse outcomes than we did last night.
So true. Let me ask you, any kind of words that the coach gave you last night or yet this morning, or you anticipate to hear to help get you guys focus on the job that needs to be done?
Yeah, we just have to play a cleaner game all around, and then just said to look on the bright side that, like I said, we are one of the last teams standing. There's 64 teams that got the nod to regionals, and now we're down to 2. So, we're proud of that in itself.
How far away now are we before the first pitch, time-wise?
First pitch is at 6:35 probably tonight, our time.
So you still have a number of minutes. What do you do to fill that time between now talking to me, having breakfast or lunch, whatever? What do you do rest of the day?
Yeah, some of us will go get lunch with our families. We'll hang out with each other. We're still just trying to enjoy this whole experience. Not many people get to experience this in their 4 or 5 years, so we're just making the most out of each day.
Haley, what's it been like? You started down in the Eel River Valley, Humboldt County, clearly a passionate fan base, and you've just energized the people here for women's softball. And now you're at Texas, a place I've spent some time in Austin where the UT fans are so passionate. What's it like playing and being part of something that's got such a huge fan base and people that are passionate about what you're doing?
Oh, it's incredible. The fan base at Texas, they are loud and proud, and we appreciate it. Just seeing the support we've had in the stands here in Oklahoma City is amazing, let alone, I think at multiple games this season we kept beating our, record attendance. But, no, they've been incredible. They've been passionate, and they've always supported us.
What about your feedback from the local fans here in Humboldt County? And I know it's been a while since you've, played for Coach Helms and the Huskies, but I'm sure you're hearing from old friends and family and, folks back here on the North Coast.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to describe it, but I get to tell people how special it is where I come from in Humboldt County in itself. And nobody truly understands because they don't come from a place as good as Humboldt County with the support from everyone. After every game, regardless of the outcome, the people watching, the people supporting, sending messages, and then Coach Helms, he was just at our Arkansas Super Regional, so that meant the world to have him there because he was, part of this journey, him and Kelly both, and, I wouldn't be here without all those people who did support me back home.
Let me ask you this. You are an inspiration to a lot of people. I watched your game the other day and then went and watched my grandson play some Little League. What would you say to the young person, boy, girl, or whoever that's listening that is playing in the younger levels right now about the possibility of playing up, for a national championship like you're doing? What would you say to those kids listening?
Yeah, I think I would just say if you love the game will love you right back. You pour all your hard work and determination into this sport, and, it's rewarded me to the highest it possibly could. And so I would tell any kid, if you truly love it and you put all your hard work into it, it will reward you. And, I'm feeling all those rewards right now in this final week of my career.
Awesome. Now, what's that feel like when you talk about your final week in your career? You've been playing for some time. What's that kind of feel like? Besides playing for a championship, that's got to have some thoughts going through your head.
Oh, yeah, I think these past 3 weeks have been emotional for us this year. It's just being that, in regionals we were down to an elimination game. It could have been our last game. Then we made it to Supers. We lost the first game. So that second game, it was like, oh, this could be our last day putting on a uniform. And so we've kept fighting for room keys, getting all these hotel room keys. So now we're here, and we faced an elimination game against, a team that kind of had beat us, I think, like 11 times in a row. And then we double-dipped them and sent them home. So I mean, we've made the most out of our careers, and so now we're playing on the last possible day that you can play as a college athlete. So it makes it a lot easier to end your career that way, but I think it's still bittersweet, being that this has been the best 5 years.
Hailey, one final question for me. What's it been like as somebody who's played softball at such a high level, and within the softball community, you're well recognized, but when you beat Oklahoma and stopped that winning streak they had against you, you were the lead on SportsCenter. What's it like getting that recognition and the feeling to wake up that people across the world are seeing your highlights of you getting that big win?
It's just crazy. I mean, I think for all of us, especially beating OU, I mean, we had showed ourselves in the world, you know, kind of what Texas softball was made of, but also to other people they are, you know, beatable. But to see it on SportsCenter and everything, and everyone back home posting that Farnell's mentioned on SportsCenter, I mean, it's cool. It's surreal. You know, sometimes a lot of this doesn't feel real, but we're just trying to soak it all in.
All right, my last question. Anybody pick you up here at home on a summer league softball team? I want to know who to bet on.
You know, I think this arm's going to take a little bit of time off.
Okay. Well, listen,
Longhorns.
You've got 2 more games you got to complete, and once those are done, then you can have some rest and relaxation. Hey, Hailey, thank you very much for joining us on the program. Thank you for representing the North Coast and just keeping that positive attitude. Like you said, the sun came up, and you got another couple of games to play. Go get them, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Hailey. All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.